Good morning! I am still here in Kathmandu, and what a place it is. Genuinely, this has been a place that I've dreamt about coming for so long, so to finally be here is wonderful. Krish and I are just walking up to the monkey temple now. He's disappearing off miles in that direction. This probably won't be my only visit here, because this is definitely something that I want to bring Miriam back to. It's one of the must-see sites in Kathmandu apparently, and the views from the top are going to be awesome. So we haven't really got the biggest selection of plans today. Hopefully we're going to find some nice stuff to do. It's a big city, there's going to be loads around. I've contacted a couple of couch surfing hosts, maybe they're going to get back to me with some ideas. Let's have a look. Time for an adventure. So that was the Monkey Temple in Kathmandu. What a wonderful place. It's a really lovely mix of Hindu culture, Buddhist culture. There's quite a nice vibe up there. I mean, it is a bit tourist trappy. There's a lot of like tat shops and stuff like that. Some of them make some really nice stuff, admittedly. But just bear in mind that people are going to try and push stuff on you whilst you're up there. But yeah, it's stunning. And I always get excited seeing monkey. And they walk right past you here. It's good. So I really enjoyed it. Views on Monkey Temple?
My views?
Yeah, how did you find it?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty nice. Loads of very, very nice views across Kathmandu and loads of cute monkeys.
Yeah, they were pretty cute.
Yeah?
I always get excited to see monkeys. I'd never seen monkeys before I came on this trip, and like except in zoos and stuff. So to see them in the wild is always something cool for me. I always enjoy it. We are now on our way to the National Museum. Yeah? National Museum, I think?
Yeah, and there's a military museum nearby, so we might stop in there.
We'll learn a bit about the overall history of Nepal, hopefully, Kathmandu, and then some more specific history about the Gurkhas whilst we're there. Should be good fun. Well, that's a disaster. We've just been walking for like 40 minutes probably, and it turns out the museum's closed on Tuesday. Poor planning. We're going to look in the Lonely Planet guide and see what else we can find. It's not even like we're walking through a nice part of Kathmandu, it's like grim. Oh well, there's taxis here. Okay, let's find something else to do. we've taken a slightly different pace. We jumped in a taxi, we looked in the Lonely Planet guide and it suggested the Garden of Dreams. We've got other plans for all the other sites so far in Kathmandu, so we're here. It's 200 rupees to get in, and it's just quite a pleasant garden. We'll probably just find somewhere to sit and have a bit of a chill once we've had an explore. It's very nice. So I guess if you're in Kathmandu and you're by yourself or you and some mates just want to go sit and chill for a little while, this is quite a nice place. But you can still hear the beeping horns, all the car traffic, all of that sort of stuff, which actually I imagine if you just drove for a little while and got out into the mountains, it's all going to totally disappear. Don't get me wrong, it's a very pleasant place to be, but it's just a little garden. And growing up in England, I've seen a lot of little gardens. I came here for mountains as an adventure, this wasn't really my plan. On to lunch. I learned something very interesting today. If ever you're offered yogurt as part of your meal in Nepal, absolutely and without compromise turn it down. Because to all intents and purposes it is just fermented yak milk. And it's awful. It's so bad. No matter how many fruits they put in it, it's still just grim. I took a massive spoonful thinking it was a proper yogurt, started eating it and it almost blew my mind. It's so tart and oh, it's just horrible. So yeah, avoid that at all costs.
Noise you couldn't quite locate.
So, oh that's right, we've made it to something I think that you call the Buddha, and it's a site for Buddhists to come and pray, and it's a site where apparently there's a really large population of Tibetan Buddhists who come here after they're forced to flee their country, and it's a really sacred site for them. It appears to have been damaged in the earthquake and they're just doing some repairs on it. I think maybe when we get away from the entrance and the touristy shops it'll be quite a peaceful place to be, so I'm looking forward to that. Left the Boda now. Boda? Do you think it's a Boda?
Boda.
Buddha?
That's pronounced. It's Boda.
Boda,
yeah.
okay. So we've left that now, and there's some nice little higgity-piggity streets there. It's all quite quaint. It's also the largest one of those structures in the whole of Asia, don't you think?
Yeah, the largest stupa.
Largest stupa in the whole of Asia. And we're now on our way to another temple. We've got a bit of a walk to get there, but at least off that horrible main street we were just on, where it was just like smog and dust. One of the things we're really finding is actually, in terms of the roads, they are really, really dusty, and there's quite a lot of like car pollution and stuff on them. If you get off of those and into some of the quieter areas, actually it all dies down really quickly. So yeah, just try and avoid the main roads. Okay, so there's been a few twists and turns since you last saw us. We had just left the Buddha. We went to go find another temple. We walked for quite a while to get there. Unfortunately, when we got there, it was a fortune to get in. It really didn't seem worth the money. So, oh look, there's food in here. So we've now come back out after heading back to the hostel. We've popped out for dinner. We're going to go to hopefully see a show as well, and then once again back to the hostel to edit. Let's have a look. hello again. We've made our way to the restaurant. This is where all the dancing is going to be happening. I'm here with Krish and Shelby, who we just met. She was sat very lonely by herself, which is really sad. So we invited her to come and sit with us, and now we're having a little party up here. I think the dancing is going to be taking place down here. I think. Is that where the dancing happens? Yeah. Okay, that's where the dancing happens. And it looks like we are the entire audience, so very intimate show. Food looks good too. I'm very excited for this. Oh, Elephant Castle. What a dumb. You guys can't be watching this dancing. Like, what are you doing? You dragged me here.